Hi there folks, welcome back to Rich Reviews, and I want to thank everyone who has been helping me with this channel. That is amazing, folks. You guys are awesome. You all deserve credit for that. I appreciate that, folks. Thank you. Let's get on with today's film here, folks. The Girl with All the Gifts, and this is directed by Colin McCarthy. It is written here by M.C. Carey, and it's based on her novel that I have not read, and I try to read everything here, folks, so apparently this novel has escaped me here. So set in the near future where mankind has been decimated. Yes, it's one of those type of films here, due to a fungal disease that has robbed people of free will and has turned people into zombies, and here they're called the Hungries. Apparently, I guess every zombie film that doesn't want to use the word zombie has a new name for it. And of course, in this underground bunker here, you have these children, and when you first see these children, that they're in their cells here, and you're thinking to themselves, okay, what do these children do? And obviously, the guards come in, they restrain these children, and leg restraints, arm restraints, and head restraint here, and you're questioning why did these children deserve this particular type of punishment here. So then they go to school, I guess, or what counts as a school, by Helen, played by Gemma Arterton. She's not really supposed to show affection to these children, but of course she does, and obviously the military people are behind the back, and they're questioning why she's showing affection to these children. And I guess certain smells can turn them into ravaging hungries. Again, clearly Helen views these children as obviously children. Her superior, Dr. Caldwell, played by Glenn Close, clearly thinks, no, this is a symbiosis that's merged into their brain, therefore the symbiosis is controlling them. She clearly wants to experiment on these children, how pretty much to develop a cure for this disease that's been ravaging the population here. And again, obviously, things happen that forces, like every zombie film before it, to go on the run. Dr. Caldwell, Helen, a couple of soldiers who I guess are, they clearly the badass soldiers, and a girl named Melody, played by Sienna Nanu, I guess her name is. And she's the most kind to these soldiers, even though they're not kind to her. And clearly, Helen has affection for Melody, and Dr. Caldwell clearly thinks of Melody as an experiment project. And clearly, yes, they all want to go to, I guess, the nearest location to be extracted from, even though we all kind of know that there is no extraction point, that the government has completely fallen, and they're all totally left on their own. I guess there's really a couple of cool scenes when they go into the city. They have to surround themselves with Melody, and they have to clearly be silent because that way Hungries don't see them. And there's a couple of cool kill scenes. Again, these zombies are like a 28 days later variety. They're quick on their feet. They're not the lumbering slugs that you often see in a zombie film. And in most zombie films, again, even in The Walking Dead, there's no known cure, there's no known cause. Here it's a fungal infection, folks. Isn't that fascinating? There's also a fascinating scene in which clearly this fungal thing is evolving. It's wrapped itself around a skyscraper here, and it's sprouting, these sprouts, I guess, or whatever call that, sprouts or seedlings that can, clearly this thing is going to go airborne and kill off the remaining population. All that's going to be left of the human population are these second generation children. Now, how these second generation children have come to be is because, as Dr. Caldwell put it, they are found in a maternity ward. Apparently, I guess their mothers are apparently infected, but they chew their way out of their mother's womb, which is quite interesting, considering how Dr. Caldwell puts it. Again, we also do meet some children inside the city, and the soldiers clearly don't really want to be anywhere near these children. They just want to get home to their families. I never read the novel, so therefore I can't comment on the novel. Again, it's nice to see various schools of thought here by Helen, who clearly wants to treat these children like children, educate them enough so they can easily fit in society. And Dr. Caldwell, who basically says, I want to cure everyone here. You could be the savior of all of mankind. And clearly their fates reflect all of that, folks. So in the end, folks, The Girl with All the Gifts is a fascinating spin on this tale of zombies, I guess, or the Hungries, or the Crazies, or whatever you want to call it. And again, it's like, I found myself more entertained by this than the latest season of The Walking Dead. So in the end, folks, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to say The Girl with All the Gifts. Again, The Girl with All the Gifts is not a perfect film. Granted, it's not that. But it provides you with a solid hour and 40 minutes of your life that you will find worthy. The Girl with All the Gifts is, I'm giving this a matinee rating because clearly seek this film out. I don't know if it's on the schedule here for America anytime soon. It clearly is playing online. It played in the UK, I think, late last year. As always, folks, like, comment, subscribe, and rid yourself of knowledge. I'll see you next time, folks.